Hi from Glebe Hill Family Practice. I'm Lisa and with me today I have Gianni, Mary and Alice, and we are going to just make a short video about safe drinking in preparation for the festive season ahead. Firstly, I guess it's important to know why safe drinking is actually important. What is the potential problems associated with drinking?
Yeah, so there's a couple of things to think about. There's long-term risk from drinking above recommended levels, and that can include things like liver disease, increased risk of cancer and increased risk of heart disease or high blood pressure. And then there's the short-term risk from drinking too much in one sitting, and that can be related to risk-taking behaviours from having too much and being intoxicated, but also from the overload of the alcohol on your system at the time.
So currently the guidelines in Australia are the same for men and women, and the current recommendations are that on anyone that as a regular alcohol intake you should be having no more than 2 standard drinks a day, and for special occasions up to but not over 4 standard drinks a day.
We also recommend that you consider having regular alcohol-free days, so days when you don't drink any alcohol, and this gives you a better chance of staying healthy in the longer term.
So knowing that that's what the guideline is, we need to know what a standard drink actually is, and a lot of people would be surprised at actually how little a standard drink in some types of drinks are. So on the table in front of us here we've got a variety of standard drinks. All of the wine glasses, so from here on, contain 100 mils of liquid, and that's what it looks like in different types of glasses. So 100 mils is the average volume of a standard drink of wine. It does vary a little bit from wine to wine, and anything that comes in a bottle will actually have written on the label how many standard drinks are in the bottle, but 100 mils is the average. Just as a guide, in a lot of restaurants when you ask for a glass of wine, a standard serving there is about 150 mils. So that means if you go out and you have a glass of wine, that's actually usually about 1.5 standard drinks. The 2 little glasses on the end show 30 mils, which is a standard drink of spirits. So if you were having vodka or gin or a whiskey or something like that, that's a standard drink. And for beer, it obviously varies a lot depending on the strength of the beer. Beer comes in lots of different size glasses and different size bottles, but anything that's in a bottle or a can with a label will actually state how many standard drinks are in the beer. And your average full strength stubby of beer, 375 mils, contains about 1.4 standard drinks. So it is, almost 1.5 standard drinks of beer. So worth being aware of. Of course, we've talked about the current Australian guidelines, but there are some situations when the guidelines don't apply and you shouldn't actually drink alcohol at all.
Yeah, so these would include when you are pregnant, when you are feeling unwell, so it's particularly flu-like illnesses, if you have known liver disease, and if you take certain medications, you should probably check with your GP to see if it's safe to drink on whilst you're taking those.
Great. Thanks everybody. We wish everybody a safe and happy festive season.
Cheers.
Cheers!